I'm going to give you a tour of the Hyatt Ziva Los Cabos in San Jose Del Cabo on the Sea of Cortez. It's a great restaurant or a great resort with 7 unique restaurants and 7 bars and lounges. There's 4 pools and 2 hot tubs. There's a kids club and a kids water park. A little later in the video, I'll actually show you, if you make it here during whale season, it's a great place to see whales. I've got some footage here of actual whale footage we shot just sitting at lunch in one of the restaurants close to the coast, and you won't believe it. Anyways, you'll have to check into that. I suppose I should also mention that whale season is December 15th to April 15th. So if you're here, you will see a lot of whales just walking down the beach. Now, this is the front lobby. And if you've been here before, you'll notice that they've completely renovated this lobby. We spent a lot of time in the evening at the lobby bar. They quite often have a guitarist, a violinist, or some type of music. It's quite entertaining and quite a cozy spot at night. And here you go. Here's the money shot out into the pool and the ocean. Yeah, do trampoline classes here, skipping, yoga, and it overlooks the pool and the ocean, which is an awesome view. Here's where you check in, and check-in was quite efficient and quick. The other side of the lobby from here, you can book your tours and excursions. Right around the corner from the lobby, you'll find some retail stores where you can, 1, pick up some jewelry, or 2, pick up some supplies and souvenirs. And just down a hall from the retail is the sports bar, which is a great place in the evening. Okay, this is the sports bar. This is where we were when Connor scored the goal in overtime to create the win for Canada over the US. That was an awesome moment. And outside, the sports bar actually has a patio outside, so you can kind of drink your drinks and get a little fresh air and a little warmth, and overlook the pool and the ocean in the distance. Okay, we are in room 2704, and they put us in one of the new rooms, one of the completely renovated rooms. They are just absolutely beautiful. They said we're only the 5th person who's used this room since it's been completely renovated, so that's pretty exciting. Take you out, have a good look at the place. Coffee station, the mini bar. You have to see the snacks, beer, potato chips, and a nice seated area here, and covered patio, and it's a really good size. Good size patio. Table, we'll have coffee out here, overlooking the kids' pool and the ocean. Okay, they have kind of regular North American plugs as well as USBs, and a good size flat screen. And a safe, pretty standard. Ironing board and robes, which we always like to see. Okay, we are here for breakfast, and the views are just so amazing that we thought we had to come back for lunch. Okay, we're gonna try out the Italian restaurant at the resort. This is our first evening. Watch the chefs prepare your meal from behind this glass here. Red basket, balsamic, and olive oil. Okay, we had to try the calamari as well because it looked amazing from other people's plates. Okay, tomahawk steak looks amazing. Smells incredible. The main pool and the infinity pool in front of it were amazing. The adults only pool is heated, so we spent a little more time in that pool. I love this. Every time there was a whale sighting, the staff would ring this bell and you can come out and see the whale. There's a taco truck to the left, our food truck. It was quite busy most of the resort time. And this is kind of neat. Healthy smoothies and juices in the morning and poke bowls in the afternoon. Tonight we checked out the Bon Vivant restaurant, which is the French restaurant at the resort. Normally I don't get too excited about the dinner roll, but this was actually quite amazing, so don't skip this, even if you're trying to save the carbs. We started with one of the cocktails, the signature cocktails. This is the Bull Symphonic, which is kind of a gin and wine based, almost like a martini. Okay, we're going to start by sharing the escargot. I'm having the shrimp bisque. Is it shrimp bisque?
With lobster sauce.
With lobster, right. And Kathy is having the French onion soup. Looks amazing. Okay, I'm having the duck breast.
I couldn't decide between this, the salmon, or the grouper. I thought I would try it.
What are you having, Kathy?
Dad's having the duck breast. Duck breast.
What are you having?
It's a chicken stuffed with portobello mushrooms. Here.
Chicken stuffed with portobello mushrooms.
It's beautiful.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, I don't remember what this is called. Something chocolate. I'll have to look at the menu, but it looks amazing. And Kathy got the creme brulee. I definitely could have predicted, but it looks amazing. Okay, for the record, it was the fondant chocolate, and it was amazing. walked around this side of the pool or the hotel yet, but I'm sure the kids' pool, the grandchildren would love. The food at all of the restaurants all week was just absolutely amazing. It's worth coming just for the food alone. This is the main pool. This is the infinity pool with a swim up bar. Coffee shop was 24 hours a day. You get coffee and specialty coffees all day long. We took a walk from the Ziva to the Centro, which some people call the old downtown. Now, incidentally, that statue is right across the street from at the restaurant, right across from the Ziva, the Hyatt Ziva. Now, the Centro every day has a lot going on. There's a lot of art stores and silver, and there's a lot of rooftop bars. So it's worth the 3.5 kilometer walk or so, a little less than 3.5 kilometers to get down here and walk around and enjoy it. Now it's less than a 10-minute cab or Uber down to the Centro. Now, if you're in town Thursday night, I think November to June, they have the art walk. So there's a lot of vendors in the square. You can get lots to eat, kind of traditional. I have to have my elote when I'm down here, but there's a lot going on. So Thursday nights, 5 to 9, there's a lot of activity. All the art vendors have things on display. There's artwork in the Centro on display, and a fantastic, lively event. So worth checking out. And if you aren't available on a Thursday night from November to June, we would definitely recommend you come down and walk around. This is a really kind of old town, Cabo or San Jose. And worth seeing. And again, it's not a long walk. It's definitely not a long Uber or cab. Now I do have a video of the old downtown area during the art walk Thursday night. So I will post that on the channel as well later, and you'll have to check out what it looks like in the evening during the art walk. Just going to throw in some random shots of foods in the restaurant and the seaside restaurant, the seafood restaurant at night, and the a la carte in the morning. We went to Asian tonight for dinner. They have the grill, the takoyaki grill. We chose not to go to that. We decided to just sit down and have the sushi tonight. First on the menu was cocktails and mocktails. This is Cloud. It's kind of a gin-based and orange liqueur drink. Second, we had edamame. Edamame were great as an appetizer. We ordered several types of sushi. This was the crunchy maki, the dragon maki, spicy tuna maki,
spicy tuna, and I forgot what the fourth was.
Sushi was amazing.
But it's looking pretty good.
The steak, or the visit.
So we'll see how it goes.
Two orders of tempura shrimp, which were also quite magnificent. Now, if you do come with kids or grandkids, you do have to go to the grill. It is quite the show, and it's worth it and very entertaining. The fried ice cream, and I had the
Got to get the fried
grilled
ice cream.
pineapple and ice cream. It's a great evening.
And I got the fried pineapple.
Okay, they're building a brand new gym here. Looks like it's going to be fantastic. It wasn't renovated and ready to go while we were here. However, the gym is actually quite amazing, as you can see. Good amount of equipment. The dumbbells up to 100-pound dumbbells. You don't see that too often in a resort, but you can definitely get a good workout here in this resort.
It's a little misty this morning, but this is our view for breakfast. Beautiful.
We had dinner at the steakhouse last night. It was a great experience. Started out with cocktails. Kathy had cinnamon essence. It was like a cinnamon with a whiskey. I had 7:30 p.m., which is a rum drink with orange liqueur, some orange, and some red wine. It was great. The restaurant is beautiful, except there's really high ceilings and lots of children eating here, so a little noisy.
Okay, starting with the wedge salad, both of us, and the bone marrow. Okay, really looking forward to this.
Now, the bone marrow was a fantastic appetizer and really popular around the restaurant. A lot of people ordering it. But as you can see in this video Kathy filmed, it looks like I need eating lessons or something. Anyways, we got it down.
Okay, I'm having the ribeye. And Kathy is having the new one. Which also looks quite amazing.
For dessert, Kathy had the carrot cake and I had the key lime pie. Now, when you live in Alberta and have Alberta beef, you're usually not impressed when you go elsewhere and have beef. But surprisingly, both steaks were amazing at this restaurant.
That's a good sized theater. The tequila bar has a great view.
We didn't spend a lot of time going to the buffet, but we did actually have to go at least one morning to just check it out. And it was an impressive buffet for sure, but I would highly recommend spending time at the a la carte restaurants.
Those look very good.
Okay, this is a little bit jumpy, and I apologize because it was filmed with my iPhone while we sat at the seafood restaurant. Amazing thing is if you're coming at whale season, we're coming towards the end of whale season, but the mothers have their babies in January. So kind of end of January into February. The mothers are swimming incredibly close to the shore with their babies. So here you're going to see kind of some of the whales kind of coming up for air. And a little later in this video, you'll actually see some whales jumping out of the water. And so farther out, you can see whales breaching and jumping right out. And again, out here there's one spraying. But even if you are sitting at the table in a restaurant, or definitely if you're walking along the beach, you're going to see some whales and whale babies if you're here towards that end of, or January, February anyways. There's a whale punching up in the, or coming up in the top left corner. The shore. You probably can see some of the people sitting on the beach there watching them. There's actually like 3 or 4 right here. Actually, a little later in the video, on the same restaurant, different day, it was a little bit brighter. There's actually even some better shots of whales, so hang on for those. Put the drone up so you can see what the pools are like, the pool shapes from above. That pool on the right is the adults only pool that we spent a lot at, and the other 2 main pools. I think it's been over a year that the resort has been doing renos, and while we were here, I would say 80 to 90% of the common areas were renovated, which is great. As I mentioned before, the gym was not quite done. The Indian restaurant wasn't done, but the renovations they had done were beautiful. And the rooms are getting done. Like I said, our whole floor was done, but the 3rd floor in our building didn't look like it was quite done yet. Besides the food, maybe the best part of this dinner was watching the whales breach and the manta rays jump out of the ocean. Unfortunately, didn't catch that on video.
Seafood soup looks like the wing.
And it's a seafood soup. And this is a spinach and avocado salad.
You get a whole fried fish here, which is where I was going to go, but the waitress recommended this fish, and it was encrusted with adobe peppers. Now you'd think that might be really hot, but it was actually quite mild and very flavorful. The views, as I mentioned with the whales, are amazing from this restaurant even after the sun goes down.
Got to get the peaches. I got the panna cotta.
The mother, oh, there we go.
Oh, there's the tail. Amazing.
see the baby again. Oh, there we go. If you were coming to San Jose Del Cabo between September and June, you have to check out the art walk. So this is it, the art walk from the air. It's runs Thursday from 5 to 9 p.m. We stayed at the Hyatt Ziva, so it was a pretty comfortable walk up here. It was 3.3 kilometers, so a fairly reasonable walk here and back. And the weather is pretty mild, so that worked out great. If you come to this event, you also have to try the street food. It's elote is a once-in-a-lifetime experience at the very least. I've become quite a fan of it. There's quite a few rooftop bars and patios now, a lot more than when we last were here. But if you want to get in on that action and have a seat facing the centro, you'll have to get here a little bit early. We managed to get a place, but it's pretty busy. We were fortunate enough to get seating in the garage, actually directly over the centro. So fantastic view right by the church, and later we got bar seats right up facing the centro. This actually gave us a ringside view of the vendors making elote that I mentioned earlier. Now, the first time I heard what this was, it's corn and mayonnaise and cheese. I had thought I would never try it. However, it is actually really good if you give it a go. Here we go. Here's the vendor making elote up for someone. You get it either in a cup or straight on the cob. Here's a pet peeve about some resorts, and what I love about this resort. The towels are just out there, no towel cards like you have to trade in some other resorts. One thing you gotta love about this resort is it seems like every time you go for a meal on the seafood restaurant, there's whales jumping out of the ocean, which is quite the incredible sight. gotta be about 3 out there.
So close to that boat too.
Yeah. You can see this is kind of the middle of the afternoon. The main pools were pretty packed with people and kids and families, whereas the adults only pool's pretty quiet most of the day.
Grandma was trying to turn around the screen for you, Elliot, and show you no snow. But you want Elliot? And Grandma and Grandpa said you would want to. We sent you one. Here tomorrow to be there. I got lost. I lost it.
These fire pits are great in the evening.
Here, hold on.
I have to give you a quick look at the view from the cardio station, which is just a little different angle than the other shot of the gym. And here's an accident waiting to happen, texting and running at the same time. Thanks for watching our video and enjoy your stay at the Hyatt Ziva Los Cabos.
Swiss steak. One of my Mexican favorites.